Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making veggie stuffed yam balls. So delicious and nutrient packed because there are veggies in it. This can be eaten as a main meal with sauce or stir fry, or it can be eaten as a side dish or snack. Let's have a look at the ingredients I'll be using. So here are my ingredients. I have yam, which is the main ingredient. I have breadcrumbs here. My dry herb spices, I'm using complete seasoning. It has all the herbs and almost all the herbs in it. I have cornflakes here. My veggies, there's bell pepper, carrot, scallions, and then I have fresh dill just to garnish. I have my oil here, 2 eggs here. In here is milk, egg, and then fresh blended herb spices. You can use marinade for it. I have my butter here, unsalted. I have my organic salt here. So we'll start off by peeling the yam. So before peeling the yam, I have water on fire which is about to boil. So I'll just peel off the skin of the yam and then slice it into smaller pieces and add to the water on fire to cook. So I've peeled off the yam, cut it, and I have washed it. This is the shape that I cut it into. My water too is boiling. I'll just add in the yam and add my salt and let it cook until it becomes very soft. So this is my organic salt. It depends on the quantity of yam you are cooking and how much salt or your taste for salt, then you know the quantity of salt to add to it. As my yam is cooking, I'll just go ahead and cut my veggies. I'll be using scallions, carrots, and bell peppers. You can use any veggies of your choice. You can decide not to add veggies to it too, but the veggies makes it more nutritious and it adds a great taste and flavor to it as well. So I'm just cutting my veggies and then I'll go to proceed to the next step. So my yam is still cooking. This is the breadcrumbs, which I think might not be enough. So I have my cornflakes here as a backup. I'll grind it into a smooth texture. You can make it yours rough if you want to. And also, if you don't have breadcrumbs, you can just use only the cornflakes. Just grind it or use a dry blender to blend it to the texture that you want, either smooth or rough. It's up to you. So this is my egg. I'll take part of the yolk because I don't want it so much. I just need this 2 coats. I've added it to my milk and egg with herb spices mixture. So I'm adding my second one. Then I'll season it a bit with the dry herb spices. That's the complete seasoning. So this is my complete seasoning made of dry herb spices just to season my egg. Just whisk that up with fork, spoon, or whatever that you can get to whisk, and then mix it with the dry herb spices. If you have fresh herb spices too, you can use it. My yam is cooked. I'm using a fork to check, and this is very soft. Yeah, so I'll just drain off the water from it. So my yam is here. But before I start with the yam, I'll just put the oil on fire to preheat it. So this is my oil. This will be done under low heat, as the yam will take a while to mold and all that, go through that process. So this is my tapoli here. I also have a potato masher. So if you have the tapoli and you don't have the potato masher, you can use that, or even a fork or a spatula, something that will just help you mash that up. And the best time to mash your yam is when it's very hot, right from the fire. At that time it's still so soft and it's easy to mash and then get it very smooth. So we mash it until it becomes so smooth. Still feels rough, so give it another mash. My yam is very smooth now, and this is my unsalted butter going in there. This is still very hot, but this is the right time to add the butter so that you'll make it easy for it to melt into the yam. So just give it a mix until the butter combines well with the yam. If you don't have unsalted butter, you can use a salted butter, but be sure to regulate the amount of salt that you put in the yam during cooking. And the butter helps to maintain the texture and it gives it a good flavor. So this is very soft, as you can see, very smooth. So just mix that until it's well combined. And this is my mixture of milk, egg yolk, and then marinade, which is made of fresh herb spices. There's parsley, scallions, basil, oregano, and all that. I already had this because I used it for something else and I'm using it. That's how come you didn't see me mix it, but basically that's the ingredients that is made of: milk, egg, and fresh herb spices. So if you don't have fresh herb spices, you can still use the complete seasoning. That's the dry herb spices. You can just add that to your egg, milk, and then add it to the yam. So I've gotten a batter form of it. So my next stage is the veggies. I shredded the carrots, then my bell peppers and scallions. As I said, you can use any veggies of your choice, but I prefer these veggies. So just give it a mix until it's well combined. Isn't that colorful? And this is very, very delicious. Even those who don't like yam can't resist this, trust me. Even my house people, some don't like yam, but yam balls, they love it because it's really delicious. So I'm just adding in a bit of lemon juice to give it add some flavor to it. But if you are allergic to citrus or you don't want to, the lemon juice is not compulsory. So I'm just taking off lemon seeds from it. But lemons add a great taste and flavor to your food, and is very healthy, full of antioxidants and essential vitamins. Remember, we are making a healthy yam ball, so why not? So this is what we do. We just mold the yam into round shape. Just mold that. This is how I mold mine. You can mold it into any shape of your choice and size as well. These are sizable. These are my yam balls molded in a sizable form. So I'll first dip it into my seasoned egg and then into the cornflakes or breadcrumbs to coat. So this is my breadcrumbs. Be sure to coat the whole yam ball properly and then transfer it into a dry plate or bowl. So repeat it for the rest of the yam balls, but this is what I'll do. I just want to demonstrate what or how the cornflakes will make it just be the same. It's just that this is not so smooth like the breadcrumbs. As I said, you can grind it or blend it into a very smooth form, so still get it the same. Just be sure you coat the whole yam ball. So egg, cornflakes or bread crumbs, then into your plate. That's the manner in which we coat it. So I'm just repeating this for the rest of my yam balls. This will be very crunchy. You can actually use flour, but if you use flour, you wouldn't get it crunchy as the breadcrumbs or cornflakes would. So my oil is heated up as my yam balls are ready. So I'll just dip that inside and then let it fry. And the mode or method of frying is deep frying. These are fried deep, and be sure not to overcrowd them in the oil so that it will allow for it to fry properly and crispy. So this part of my yam balls are golden brown. I'll just flip it over to the other side until I have everything turn golden brown before I take it off the oil. It should fry and turn out golden brown. The end result should be golden brown. And look at that sizzle. So my yam balls are golden brown now. I'll take it off the oil. Look at these beauties. This looks so crispy. So just take it off the oil and then fry the rest of the yam balls. Wow, this looks so beautiful, and they smell good too as well. So I'll just fry the rest of my yam balls till I'm done. So these are my yam balls, very crunchy outside and so soft inside, and the veggies still look so fresh. You can try this recipe at home, recreate it in your own way. Don't forget to like, share and comment. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on post notifications for more healthy recipes. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.